Hello there, my friends. Welcome to the Star Wars Vault. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe for new Star Wars content every week.
Hey guys, for today's video I have a brand new fanfiction to continue my What If series. The goal, as always, is to entertain you to the best of my abilities, something I've really developed a true passion for. Without further ado, let's jump right into this story. What if Anakin Skywalker went to fight Maul on Mandalore? We begin with Obi-Wan Kenobi and Anakin reuniting with Ahsoka Tano, who in recent months had walked away from the Jedi Order. Ahsoka is with Bo-Katan, as they try to convince Anakin and Obi-Wan to help them stop Maul's siege of Mandalore. Anakin assures the two that they will bring help, to which Obi-Wan voices that he can't guarantee the Republic will approve due to Mandalore's current state of neutrality. While Bo-Katan lays out her strategy to combat Maul's efforts, an emergency signal comes in that Chancellor Palpatine has been kidnapped by General Grievous. Obi-Wan and Anakin are tasked with rescuing the Chancellor and returning him to the capital on Coruscant. Obi-Wan immediately shuts down Bo and Ahsoka's request for reinforcements on Mandalore, angering the two. However, Anakin puts his foot in the ground and states he is going there to help along with the 501st. His former master fights him on this, saying, "Anakin, we have strict orders from the Republic. We must go rescue Palpatine before anything happens to him. I'm sorry, but you're not going to Mandalore." "Oh yes I am," Anakin replies. "Obi-Wan, you don't need me. You have enough clones to handle that. I feel something in the Force calling me. I must go. I'll capture Maul and put an end to his hostile takeover on Mandalore. We will bring him back and question him about things only he could know. I'm not your apprentice anymore, so please don't treat me as such. But Anakin, we have a job to do. And you'd be flying right in the face of the Jedi Council and the Republic. This is a crucial moment of the war. We can't let the Separatists kill the leader of the Senate. Use your feelings and listen to what I am telling you," Obi-Wan states. "I am listening, and like it or not, my feelings are telling me I need to do this. Why not take Ahsoka? She will be of great help even if she's not technically a member of the Jedi Order anymore. Just don't tell anyone that she's taking my spot on your mission. I'll deal with the consequences when I return. Is that alright with you, Ahsoka?" "Yes, Anakin. Thank you for helping us on this. I'll follow your direct order, Master Kenobi. Whatever you need from me, you got it," Ahsoka answers. Obi-Wan rolls his eyes, yet begrudgingly accepts Anakin's defiance. "Alright, Anakin. Just so you know, when the Council asks me why you weren't there, all the blame will fall on your shoulders." "Sure. What else is new?" Anakin laughs as he gets ready to depart for Mandalore with Bo-Katan and his division of clones. "You guys rescue the Chancellor, I'll capture Maul and meet you back on Coruscant. Ahsoka, be sure to take care of Obi-Wan. He seems to have a hard time when I'm not there to save his skin." Ahsoka laughs at Anakin's joke as her and Obi-Wan say goodbye to him. Anakin, along with Rex, board on a gunship, as they begin their siege on Maul's army in the efforts to retake Mandalore back from the crime syndicate. Prime Minister Almec, aka Darth Maul's puppet figure, warns his Mandalorian warriors of the pending invasion. Bo-Katan and her Mandalorian loyalists use their jetpacks to fly down as she tells Anakin she will take the upper city where the throne room is. Anakin nods as he knows him, Rex, and the clones will go to the lower levels, including the sewers, to find Maul. The Chosen One proves that he's the only warrior of the assault who doesn't need a jetpack to reach the surface. Only his tremendous power in the Force to guide him safely to the landing docks. Rex sees his general land without a scratch, to which he tells Anakin, "Why am I not surprised? You are just too good, General Skywalker." Anakin smirks at his commander, then begins to advance on Maul's warriors. After interrogating Almec, Bo-Katan tries to warn Anakin and the clones about Maul's trap, but can't reach them with their communications device. Anakin walks around the sewers searching for the rogue Sith Lord, but is caught off guard when the Syndicate throw explosives at him and the clones. Several troopers are killed and Anakin is enraged. He gets up to help Rex off the floor and tells him and the other troops to get out quickly. In the pitch dark, all by himself, Anakin ignites his blue lightsaber to find a handful of individuals walking up and surrounding him. One of them starts to talk. "Well, if it isn't the poster boy himself, Anakin Skywalker, we finally meet at last. I mean, we did have a short encounter on Tatooine when you were just a child, but this is everything I hoped for. Except I don't sense Kenobi is with you. Why? I was trying to lure both of you. You've just got me, Maul. Sorry, but Obi-Wan and I agreed that he wasn't needed on this mission. Did you really think you could kill both of us on your own? Anakin responds back to Maul. Please, you Jedi are so conceited in your abilities. Soon you will realize that I am not one to be played with, Skywalker. Anakin force pushes Maul's syndicates and begins to chase the Sith through the sewers. He uses the Force to throw his lightsaber back at the Syndicate warriors, killing them in order to keep up with Maul. Eventually, Maul makes his way up to the throne room to rescue Almec from Bo-Katan. Darth Maul kills Bo's loyalists by beheading them with his dual-bladed lightsaber. He force chokes Bo-Katan until Anakin arrives. Let her go, Anakin shouts as he charges the Zabrak. I have dreamed far too long for this moment, Maul says with an evil smile. The two engage in a vicious display of lightsaber combat. Both men are fighting with tremendous aggression. Maul kicks Anakin back as he taunts the Jedi Knight. I'm still waiting to fight the man they call the Chosen One. Ha ha ha. You haven't seen nothing yet, Anakin replies. Skywalker advances with his blue saber and begins to grow more powerful with each strike. His swiftness catches up with Maul in an instant, as he even clashes between Maul's double-sided sword using the Sith's unique weapon to build momentum in his swings from left to right. Maul realizes very quickly that Anakin has no problem matching his speed, and the Jedi's physical power is greater than his as he begins to feel overwhelmed. Out of necessity, the Sith uses the Force to choke Anakin. Maul becomes overconfident for a moment, saying, I admit your lightsaber skills are better than Kenobi's, but as no surprise to me, you are no match for the power of the dark side. The Jedi slowly starts to loosen Maul's Force grip around his throat as he rebuttals, The only reason I haven't killed you yet is because I promised I would capture you and force you to talk. Darth Maul's eyes become so wide as he can feel his power dwindling. Anakin breaks free from the Force choke with a look of hatred in his eyes. He immediately gives the rogue Sith a taste of his own medicine, as he force chokes Maul with a far greater hold. Maul can't believe how strong Anakin really is. He's never encountered a Jedi who was this strong in the Force, and especially a Jedi who wasn't afraid to venture to the dark side. After falling to his knees, unable to breathe, Maul submits to Anakin. He even begged for mercy, much like he did to Sidious when he first took over Mandalore and Sidious defeated him in battle. Darth Maul agreed to surrender and be tied up as Anakin helped Bo-Katan finish their siege to take back her home planet. As Rex and the clones get ready to board their star cruiser back to Coruscant, Bo-Katan thanks Anakin for his assistance. I can't express how much your help meant, General Skywalker. We couldn't have done this without you. Don't mention it. It was what needed to be done. And take care of your people. I'll try to stay out of your hair now, the Jedi Knight replies with a grin. Meanwhile, a crazy turn of events happen when Ahsoka and Obi-Wan attempt to rescue Palpatine. They are both defeated and killed by Count Dooku when the Sith realize Anakin did not show up. Palpatine was furious that his prized pupil did not come, as he had planned to turn him to the dark side and kill Dooku while leaving Obi-Wan to die on the ship. Instead, he saw it as a good opportunity to eliminate the two closest Jedi to Anakin, making him ever so vulnerable to turning still. Dooku and General Grievous took Palpatine as prisoner back to Coruscant to force the Republic into paying a huge ransom for the Chancellor. Anakin returns to the capital with Maul in captivity. He goes to the Jedi Temple and learns quickly from the Council that his former master and apprentice were both killed by Count Dooku on the Invisible Hand. Young Skywalker was crushed. Immense sadness overwhelmed him, followed by pure anger. Anakin wanted justice and even more so, vengeance. This man had already taken his right arm, and now he has taken the lives of his best friends. With Maul in captivity, Anakin goes to him for interrogation. It is here where Maul tells Anakin that he had visions and dreams of Darth Sidious grooming Skywalker to become his new apprentice. Anakin was confused. He quickly denounced the Sith and stated he would never join Sidious and the dark side. Maul looks at Anakin and says, "What if I told you I know who he is? What if I told you he's using Dooku as the face of the Sith so that he can continue to hide in the shadows until he can finally turn you?" Anakin can't believe what he is hearing. "Look, Maul, If you got something to say, then get on with it. Where is Darth Sidious? Why can no one find him? Anakin shouts. Maul responds, no one can find him because he is hiding in plain sight. Why do you think this war is playing out the way it is? He is working both sides and no one but Dooku and myself knows. Anakin, search your feelings. You must know the truth deep down. Chancellor Palpatine was my former master. He is Darth Sidious. Anakin is shocked at what he has just been told. He takes a moment to really think about this and remembers what happened to the clone trooper Fives, a man who was in his own 501st Legion, a clone who was trying to tell Anakin the truth and was unceremoniously silenced, although he did not want to believe it, as he saw Palpatine as a mentor and a friend his whole life. He accepted Maul's claims to be reality. When you said he has been wanting to turn me to the dark side, I hate to admit that it all makes sense. The Chancellor has kept his eye on me since I became a Padawan. He's been giving me advice for years, and that advice has been the exact opposite of what the Jedi has taught me. I'm going to confront him, Anakin states. No, what are you doing, Skywalker? You must take me with you. We can do this together. Sidious is too powerful. I, of all people, would know. I am much more useful by your side, rather than in this cell, Maul insists. No, you think just because you told me about Sidious that I would let you free? I don't trust you, Maul. I'm doing this alone. If anyone could do it alone, it's me. I never like to brag about the prophecy that the Jedi believe in, but they only selected me to be trained because they saw me as the Chosen One. It is my destiny to destroy the Sith. That is why I came to Mandalore alone to defeat you. The Sith will be no more after I kill Palpatine and Dooku. Goodbye, Maul. Anakin leaves to inform the Jedi Council about Palpatine's true identity. To Skywalker's dismay, the Council questions if this is actually true since Anakin got this intel from Maul. Their reasoning is that Maul was a Sith himself, and the Sith are known to lie and deceive. Frustrated with the Jedi Council's lack of vision, Anakin decides to take matters into his own hands. It's important to note that while Anakin is on his way to the Chancellor's office, Master Yoda sends a message to the Jedi that he has destroyed General Grievous. After Obi-Wan's death, the Council decided that the Grand Master was the right choice to end the war with this mission, while Master Ajan Kolar went with a battalion of clones to aid the Wookiees on Kashyyyk. Master Windu asks Yoda to come back to Coruscant to assist him in removing Palpatine from office to ensure peaceful transition through the Senate. Anakin has now arrived to confront Palpatine. The Chancellor tries to greet his favorite Jedi with pleasantries, but the Chosen One is not having it. I'm done with the charades, Chancellor. You are the one behind it. You had Dooku kill Obi-Wan and Ahsoka, both my master and my apprentice, my closest friends. You had Maul kill Qui-Gon long ago back on Naboo. You started this war and are playing both sides. You're a manipulator, an evil Sith Lord mastermind. You are Darth Sidious, Anakin shouts as he draws his blue lightsaber on Palpatine. Anakin, please, you've got this all misunderstood. I would never do anything to... Before the Chancellor can reason with the Jedi Knight, Anakin swings his saber at him, to which Palpatine is forced to draw his red lightsaber hidden in his sleeve to block the attack. A look of disappointment followed by anger is seen on Palpatine's face. It's treason then, my boy. Anakin and Sidious ensue in a chaotic lightsaber battle all around the Chancellor's office. The Chosen One proves to be a tough match for Darth Sidious, even though he is only 22 years of age. Palpatine attempts to shoot lightning at Anakin after being unable to break his defenses through lightsaber combat. To his surprise, Anakin is able to deflect the Force lightning with his blue saber, showcasing he was ready for this fight. They continue to fight with their swords while Palpatine looks for opportunities to use the Force lightning again and again. Each time that Skywalker blocks the lightning, it fires back into Sidious's face, deforming him. Palpatine decides to create space and fight Anakin as if he was a warlock instead of a warrior, by attacking from a distance. When Anakin tries to charge at Sidious, the Sith Lord force throws the headstrong Jedi into the wall and follows with an intense barrage of Force lightning. He now has Anakin pinned against the wall, being continuously electrocuted until Anakin can't breathe and his heart stops. Palpatine did not hold back and used every bit of his power to shock the Chosen One until he was dead. Sidious used this opportunity to quickly start Order 66 around the galaxy. Yoda arrives back from Utapau to meet with Mace Windu and Kit Fisto. The three Jedi Masters travel from the temple to Palpatine's quarters, where they discover Anakin's body. Mace has an unsettling feeling as he realizes Skywalker was right after all. Palpatine appears, revealing that he was the Sith all along. The three Jedi ignite their lightsabers, but are immediately shocked by what happens next. Palpatine is in fact not alone. He called his current apprentice earlier for backup as Count Dooku walks in with his curved red lightsaber. An incredible battle begins between the Jedi and the Sith. About 30 seconds into this fight, Dooku and Sidious get Kit Fisto isolated for a quick moment, as Dooku is able to stab Fisto through the chest after a quick lightning stun by Palpatine. The Jedi falls to the ground in certain death, and it is now a 2-on-2 contest, as Yoda fights his old apprentice while Mace Windu takes on the Chancellor. The Jedi put up a great match for the Sith Lords, until Sidious gets away from Mace as he begins a force storm in the office chambers. This clouds Yoda and Mace's reaction timing as Dooku steps outside of the chaotic storm and begins to contribute his own force lightning along with Palpatine's. The two are able to trap Windu and Yoda inside the storm as they exercise their dark side powers on the Jedi, making them suffocate to their deaths. Sidious then turns to Dooku and asks him to release Maul from captivity and bring him back to the chambers. When Dooku returns with the former Sith apprentice, Sidious exclaims, "Excellent, Lord Tyrannus! We have conquered the most powerful Jedi in the galaxy. Except for one. The fallen Jedi is no longer of use to me. You shall now die." The Dark Lord electrocutes Dooku, who is in complete shock of this betrayal. He falls to his knees as Sidious tells Maul, "Finish him, my old apprentice, now!" Maul has no choice but to follow his orders. The Zabrak takes Palpatine's red lightsaber and executes a helpless Dooku with a swift swing at the Count's neck. Palpatine then proceeds to tell Maul to raid the Jedi Temple and wipe out the remaining Guardians of the Galaxy. With thousands of clones' help, Maul does just that. Sidious proclaims to the Senate how the Jedi's plot to overthrow the Senate has been foiled, as he now declares himself the Emperor of the Galaxy. As the Clone Wars ends, Palpatine accuses Padme Amidala for being in on Anakin's assassination attempt. He is able to put her behind bars after an unfair trial and takes custody of her newborn twins. Sidious down the line plans to raise the children of Anakin in the dark side. He keeps Darth Maul as his temporary apprentice until the twins are old enough and ready to prove their worth by killing Maul and taking his place. Luke and Leia are destined to be the left and right hand of the evil Emperor, with no sign of the Jedi ever returning. And that is what would happen if Anakin went to Mandalore to fight Maul. This was an interesting fan fiction to do. I definitely had much enjoyment in crafting this up for you guys. Now, I want to know what you all think about it. What did you like, not like? Any favorite moments? Any spin on how you would have wrote this what if? Whatever your thoughts are, leave a comment down below. Also, be sure to force push the like button if you enjoyed the video. It really helps the channel. I'll be back soon with the new what if, so until then, my friends, may the Force be with you.